Hi, Sean Huckster here. Welcome to Magical Little Worlds with me. Today I'm going to show something pretty exciting, at least I think so, and that is the Polly Pocket 80th anniversary of Mattel ring case. This is brand new. I saw this on Amazon just a few days ago. I ordered it. It has arrived. It is very lucky that I'm not interested in this as a collector's item because it came in this package. And as you can see, if I was a collector, I would be very mad right now because look, they've even said this is a collector box. It is a 2025 set, which is I guess the 80th anniversary of Mattel. They have rebranded Polly Pocket in a different font and well, the font is similar to the vintage Polly Pocket, but they put a heart in the middle of the O, which is very different from the previous years. Zooming back out again now, where they've used a purple branding with the heart as the O, but kind of I'm not quite sure what to call that, but they use that heart symbol with the little tweak in the middle, and they use that in all the brands. You can see Polly's wearing it on her necklace, and it is also the clasp on a lot of the sets that have come out since 2017, 2018. This time, they've gone with this logo, which is kind of cool. And this is a ring case. Now, if you're familiar with Polly Pocket, ring cases are part of the original vintage line, and also part of the heritage or the Keepsake Collection that came out recently. And I have some of those as well. So let's just, for a moment, talk about the original ring cases. I have an original here, a vintage. Unfortunately, I bought only the case. It didn't come with the ring. But just wanted to show it to you. This is a vintage ring case. A ring would go in here. In this particular one, I believe it's a bed, and then Polly would sit in the ring, and you could place Polly around a couple of footholes here. And it looks to me like there was a larger hole here, so maybe this one came with a pet. I'm not sure. Then that is a real true vintage ring case. Then we have, similarly, the Keepsake Collection UFO or flying saucer. Oh, no, sorry. This is the lily pad one. This, as you can tell, is very similar to the original heart-shaped ring case, right down to everything. The only thing slightly different is the hinge, but everything else is basically exactly the same, right to the clasp. And that opens up, and then you see here, as you would see, a ring with Polly. The ring sits in here, Polly sits in the ring, and that connects back to the ring base here. And Polly can also sit up here. This one comes with a little frog. But also the star-shaped ring case as well, which this one is the UFO, and it comes with a little monkey. Just wanted to bring these out to show a comparison to, let's open it up, to the new one. I just got the new one. I haven't seen it. I don't know what it's like. We're going to find out. Oh, monkey. But the ring cases don't stand up very well. All right, so this is the new case. First thing you notice is this clasp, or the case itself, the ring case, looks very similar. What do you notice about these? Well, you can't tell in here. These all had original Polly Pockets. This one is using the new Polly Pocket. Luckily, it's not the Polystick gel leg one, which I'm never very fond of. But this one is the more recent Polly Pocket with the movable legs and peg holes in the bottom, I assume, yes. So since they've already mangled this package, I'm not going to feel bad about ripping it open. Let's do it. Packaging. Let's pull the case out and look at the case first. So the first thing you notice is the case is, it's a red. I think, is it translucent? I thought looking at the images online that it was translucent, but I don't think it is. It's just that slightly, it has some subsurface scattering, but it's not in fact translucent. But it is filled with glitter on the outside. There's glitter everywhere. And you'll notice it is, the ring case is very similar to, oh, more hard to close. It's very similar to the vintage heart shape and the Keepsake Collection heart shape, except this one is faceted on the front like a gem. So, oh, I'm holding on to this packaging for a moment. This one is faceted like a gem, and I assume it's meant to be a gem as a celebration of Mattel's 80th anniversary. The new rebranded Polly Pocket here. I think if they're going to use this on a lot of the Polly Pocket compacts coming out in the future, in the near future, there's way too much of this shadow stuff on here. That's drop shadow is ridiculous. The original Polly Pocket logo is obviously visible here, but that drop shadow is overdone. Anyway, not going to comment too much on that. So here we have pretty much the standard ring shape, and we're going to open it up, and it clicks into place at a 90-degree angle. It's kind of a little difficult to get past that 90-degree angle to close it, but it does close. So let's look at inside. Inside, we start at the bottom, is a party. Now, one thing that they did really well here is a lot of recent Polly Pocket stuff has had no paint. A lot of really great sculpting and carving, but no paint. They've changed their minds, apparently. But also, I will notice that a lot of this is multi-painted detail, is this new printing process, but they seem to have improved it since the last couple of iterations, because I don't see that dot matrix type or laser jet type stippling. It actually looks very good. I'm pretty impressed with that. So we have a little party floor here with lots of candy and wrappers and confetti. Over here you have gift boxes in a turquoise teal with pink ribbons. That's kind of cool. And you got a stairway going up that almost looks like the edges of a cake. Then up here, you have, oh, this is kind of cool. You have a piñata, which has been a big theme in Polly Pocket over the last several years. There are several piñata sets, and then some sets have piñatas in them. So here's a swinging horse piñata. Then you got your very glittery kind of laser-etched background, kind of like the background of the Keepsake Collection Mermaid Dream, which his background is all done with laser etching. And then we have a teddy bear, well painted, and balloons, well painted. And I believe this is so multicolored that it's definitely this new printing process, but they've improved it dramatically since the last. I can still see some horizontal lines, but nothing like the stipply, awkward version that we've seen in the last series of sets. All around the interior, you've got carvings. The only thing about that is, because of the nature of the plastic, it's really hard to see what those carvings are. I'm going to assume it's confetti, but I'm not really sure. And then you have some pegs here for feet. I love the fact that the piñata waves back and forth. And that is the upper deck. So let's have a look. Oh, and you have paint down here too. I kind of really like that. Now let's look at the accessories and Polly. So we pull out the accessories. Looks like we have a Jeff Koons. Let me just get this section out, because this is a separate piece. Packaging. Clean up on our floor. So we have a Jeff Koons balloon dog sculpture here. This we've seen this a lot in Polly Pocket recently. I've seen it in the Advent calendar. I've seen it in several other sets, in different colors, of course. This is in a slightly translucent, definitely a teal blue. And that's kind of cute. We'll put that here. And we have, moving over here, we have the ring. This is a ring case. So you've got the standard ring here, which has the little tabs here. And then the ring is designed to fit just about any finger. I'm not going to try to wear it. And then here you have a cake, a heart cake. Nicely done, painted around the sides with a purple ribbons and a pink icing, and then white icing on top. Hello, what's this? It's a piece of glue. It's just something, don't worry about it. It's easily removed. And then this attaches to the ring like so. And the last thing, the ring goes into the case here. And it's a heart-shaped cake inside a heart-shaped case, inside a heart-shaped box, because of Mattel's 80th anniversary. And then we have Polly Pocket herself. Packaging. Packaging. And so we have Polly here, nicely done face. She's got the pink streaks we've been seeing recently, and she's got the gel hair, and she's got the pegged, individually moving pegged feet, and her waist moves. That's kind of cool. Arms move. Pretty sure they move individually, yep. And legs move individually. Now, I'm not sure what collectors will think of this, because I'm pretty sure a lot of collectors like the idea of a ring box. The 3 set that they did with the Keepsake Collection, two of which are these, by the way, the lily pad and the UFO, and the third being a mermaid. I have all three of those in the set. But they all came with polys that resemble the original vintage polys. This is the first ring set I've seen that has the new poly with the separated legs and the more modern look. I'm not sure how collectors are going to feel about it. I don't mind it myself. I think all polys are fine. As usual with these ring sets, you place poly inside the ring. At least I'm hoping so. Feet first. And then to make her fit properly, you want to sit her down before you attach the tab, because otherwise it's very difficult to snap her into place. You put the feet into a seating position before you put the ring tabs back on, and then the ring tabs kind of act as a seat for her legs, and then that snaps into place, and now Polly literally can't come out because she's kind of locked in by the ring tabs. And yeah, again, I don't know what collectors of the original polys are going to feel about the new poly being used in a ring case. Like I said, though, I don't care. I kind of like it. She pops into the ring case. The Jeff Koons balloon dog actually has pegged legs, so you can place it somewhere in the set. Let me just place it somewhere where I know I can close it, and that'll probably be right here next to Polly, right here. Let's put it, you know what? There's a peg next to Polly, so let's put it right down here. And then I'm pretty sure the ring case will close if I put him there. Yeah. And so the ring case closes, and the clasp is exactly the same as the clasp of the vintage, right down to that little angle you see. It's a little thicker, but it's fine. And then, of course, the same with the Keepsake Collection. I was very excited about this because this was the first of the 2025 Polly Pockets I saw on Amazon. There are others now. I did a review of one recently, the Popsicle Kitty Resort. And I just also received, I received the new Lamb Unicorn. I'm not quite sure what that one's called yet because I haven't really opened it. And there are more showing up every day, so keep your eye out. I'm kind of excited as to what we're going to see in 2025, but I'm a little disappointed in that the fact that the first 4 sets I've seen, 2 I've actually held and 2 I've seen photos of, are very kawaii, like very cutesy with the big eyes. That's one of the reasons I didn't get the dress-up compacts, because they look too cutesy and I don't really like the themes. There is one, however, that I can't wait to get, and that's the space one. It's a bit kawaii, it's got the eyes and stuff, but I still love my space set, so I'll be getting that. But I was really excited to get this on and review this immediately, because this is the 80th anniversary Mattel set. Rebranded Polly, back to the classic ring cases, but with the new Polly. So your mileage may vary. I kind of like it. That's it for me right now. Welcome to Magical Little Worlds with me, and pretty soon I'll be doing some of the other 2025 sets as soon as they come out. If they're not too cute, I'll buy them and I will review them for you. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.